We move on to the essentials. Hajj has pillars. You miss one pillar, your Hajj is invalid. So these are quite important to learn and to know. And there are four of these pillars. The first one, to be in the state of ihram. So it's both mental and physical. So you have to assume the state of ihram. Now, you see me wearing my headgear, my thobe, white thobe. These are normal clothes, things that are restricted in the state of ihram. And this is why we have two states. The state I'm in is called halal. Not that it is prohibited. Halal means that I have not restricted anything upon myself which Islam tells me to restrict. So I can clip my nails, I can cut my hair, I can wear a shirt, I can wear trousers, I can wear shoes, I can wear headgear or turban or whatever, etc. These are the restricted things in ihram. As a person who's halal, I can have intimacy with my spouse, I can get engaged, have a marriage contract, etc. These are all halal. The moment I assume the state of ihram, I become a muhrim, which means that all what I've mentioned becomes prohibited for me while I'm in the state of ihram. I cannot wear shirts, I cannot wear trousers, no shoes, no headgear, turbans. I cannot clip my hair, I cannot clip my nails, I cannot wear perfumes, I cannot get engaged or get married or even propose. All of these are prohibited and restricted in the state of ihram. And this is why it's a pillar. If a person goes to Hajj without assuming the state of ihram and does every ritual in the Hajj, his Hajj is invalid. I didn't know. Tough luck. This is a pillar. Even ignorance does not allow you to consider that a valid Hajj. So pillar number 2, which is attendance of Arafat on the 9th day of the Hijjah. The Prophet said in an authentic hadith, Al-Hajju Arafah, which means that you have to attend the location, which is Arafah, on the specific day, which is the 9th of the Hijjah, are crucial for a person's Hajj. And we will come to discuss later on, inshallah, that attending the day of Hajj is not restricted only to sunset of the 9th. It can go up till the break of dawn of the 10th at extreme cases. And we will talk about this inshallah in detail. So don't worry and hold your horses. Number 3 is known as Tawaful Ifada. And there are different types of tawaf. Each has a specific role and a name. So we have Tawaful Qudum, which is in Al-Hajj usually, and this is Sunnah. We have Tawaf Al-Umrah, which we do when we perform Umrah. And this is both Sunnah and a pillar. A Sunnah because it is considered to be a Tawaf al-Qudum. It's the first thing you do. But it is a pillar of your Umrah. We have Tawaf al-ifada, which is a pillar in Hajj. And this tawaf has three names: tawaf al-ziyara, tawaf al-ifada, tawaf al-hajj. Three names for the same ritual. Then we have tawaf al-wida', the farewell tawaf, which is mandatory except for a woman in her menses or in postnatal bleeding. Then we have tawaf, which is a sunnah, but it's voluntary. And that is a set of 7 rounds you perform whenever you come to the masjid. You're sitting, you're not having anything to do, so you go and perform 7 rounds of tawaf, not in the state of ihram, but rather just like that. This is also recommended and you're rewarded for it. It's not mandatory. So the third pillar of Hajj is tawafu, except after the day of Arafat. It cannot be performed before the day of Arafat. Number 4, the fourth pillar, which is our last pillar, is walking between the two hills of As-Safa and Al-Marwa. In Arabic, we call this as Sa'i. As-Sa'i. And this for Hajj is a pillar as well. However, only for a person who's performing Hajjul Qiran or Hajjul Ifrad, this can be performed before Arafat. But for those who are performing Tamattu', it must be performed after Arafat, like Tawaf al-Ziyara. So this is an option that we have when we perform Qiran or Ifrad Hajj. And what is Tamattu', Ifrad, Qiran? I'm getting confused. No, don't get confused. We will come to talk about this in detail later on, inshallah. Because each Hajji, each pilgrim, has 3 rituals to choose from. So like you have in cars, moderate, sports, and racing modes. In Hajj you have Tamattu', you have Qiran, and you have Ifrad. And the Prophet ﷺ told us how to perform each one of those, and the scholars talked about it extensively. So we will get to speak about this, inshallah, and I'll try my level best to remove all types of confusion that may occur with the grace of Allah Azza wa Jal. So these are the 4 essentials, the 4 pillars: the state of Ihram, standing in Arafat, Tawaf and Sa'i of Hajj.